Good afternoon, Abbotsford residents. I'm Mr. Pelican. I'm running for your mayor. It's well documented why. We need the RCMP. We're going to come in and we're going to go after the insider trading, but the organized crime. The Abbotsford Police was solely owned by Henry Brown. There was no more investigators, no more Safety Standards Act. They were Henry's bitches. There is no other way to put it. We do not need an investigation. We do not need a forensic audit. We need them gone. Let me explain something. At the height of the coronavirus, people were going to jail and being charged. Henry Brown needed Bruce Banman off the city that he held two jobs. He was now the elected MLA for the BC Liberals and a city council. He used Vicky Hopes to try to scandal him, to make him step down and pressure him. He shouldn't hold two jobs, the Abbotsford News, so they could have a by-election to get Dave Sidhu on of Abbotsford First. Dave was already cheating with his signs all through Aldergrove everywhere. At the height of the coronavirus, Marcus Dalvis, Quantum Projects, threw a party here with Mike DeYoung. When I learned that from city informers that it was coming, I took it to the Mission RCB. He said, that guy's not that stupid, is he? I said, Mike's about money in the establishment and not about the knowledge that he knows of the Attorney General. He had 66 people in that house, including George Perry. Open alcohol, no wash pits, no nothing, no private washrooms or anything for this party when you're not allowed to. People were standing outside smoking drugs and everything. Abbotsford police were called. Henry did not want Mike DeYoung scandaled because he was a buddy. So there was a two-tier system between Ed, Mike, and Henry. They were setting it up to gouge. Henry was the trained mastermind. Let me show you this. This is a private party that Mike DeYoung went to as a Liberal that caused so much harm. Remember Simon Gibson? He wanted Pierre Poilievre to apologize that Mike wasn't selected for the federal Conservatives. Simon Gibson, the sitting council, was there. Mark Warkentine, Ross Siemens, Jerry Palmer, and many more. Also, Corky Neufeld was there, and Mike DeYoung. Corky figured Mike have juice to load Amric Moran, a 25-year lawyer. 25-year lawyer being rolled over to load for city council. Knew that this is wrong, and it's all over social media thanks to the RCMP. But he figures Mike's got some say, and Mike shouldn't be charged and be prosecuted or nothing. I'm on the largest world stage to show Abbotsford residents. This wasn't about you no more. This wasn't about growing your town. This was an elite ring set up by the trained tycoon and mastermind himself, Henry Brown, and that is why Mike figured with his big position, he could cover Henry's hit and run. They had it all planned that I would have to, with Abbotsford residents going to that dirty police chief, Mike Sir, and his investigators, they could squash it. Mike knew as a former prosecutor and an MLA, Henry's son in front of him, lifting the jobs. It's all through Abbotsford everywhere. Abbotsford needs a full weight of the law. So assholes like that, go before our court and dance. There's no retirement here. You can't say he gets the retirement. So you could see Mike DeYoung putting his head up Corky's ass. There's no other way for me to put it. So Corky, as official opposition, don't start hammering him. And they figured that if they get together and they pull a few of the BC Conservatives to get away from the Conservatives, these Conservatives won't call him out. And so Mike knew this. Mike knew with Henry, if I get Corky and if Armin Bangdu and these people beside me, they won't fight for Abbotsford's rocks. They won't fight for Abbotsford. They won't fight for nothing. Abbotsford has a great leader here, many great leaders. I'm here on Bale Road to tell Mike DeYoung, hold on to your ass. Nobody's going to cover an attempted murder and the things on my residence. I'm live. Abbotsford, British Columbia, Bale Road, Mike DeYoung's house.